Welcome to Bright New Corner Ministry. My name is Cindy Ann Lewis Walcott, and we are studying life lessons from the Holy Bible. You don't have to be religious, these lessons are for holistic living. Today's lesson is a short one. For lack of a better word, I call it out of sight, out of mind. We can study this lesson in Genesis chapter 23, but most specifically, Genesis chapter 23, verse 4. We're still studying Abraham and Sarah. Sarah has died, and now Abraham's asking, he's negotiating to get a property to bury her. But why I said out of sight, out of mind, and it goes back to many of the lessons we did before in laying the dead to rest, in all, leaving things behind. Abraham being called away, and his father being called away from where his brother died. And I think this lesson here reiterates the fact that we also did the lesson on you probably can keep their memory with you, to fill the void that you're going to fill when in letting go. So this lesson is it's like the combination of all these things. And I'll just read you Genesis chapter 23 verse 4. So as I said, Sarah has died now, and Sarah has died at age 127 years old. And Abraham's now trying to buy a field to bury her. And he says, I am a stranger and sojourn with you. Give me a portion of a burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of sight. And throughout the text, they've offered him the land, and they wanted to give it to him for free. He wants to pay for it, and they have this negotiation. He's definitely not just taking the land to bury his dead. He's going to pay for it. But throughout the negotiations or the discussions happening here, he keeps reiterating that I may bury my dead out of sight. So I think the lesson here for us is, as we've said before, when you've lost somebody's passed away, you bury them, or you put them away. You let them rest. And out of sight is better. Out of sight, out of mind, as old people say. Because if you keep, you have that, the grave or that burying place right in front of you, you will never be able to move on. It would take you maybe twice as many years to accept the fact that they've gone. So you're going to be seeing that. If you have them right there, you're going to be seeing the grave daily. You're going to be grieving and grieving and grieving for the loss, because you're going to fill the void. And you're going to be reminded every day that you've lost somebody. It's not that you want to forget them. It's just that you want to avoid the effect losing somebody can have, or you want to minimize the effect losing somebody can have on you. And if you read Genesis, the entire chapter 23, you would see how many times he reiterates the putting his death out of sight, out of his sight. So he wants this place to put his wife's body. He loves her very much, we know that, and she's also his half sister. So he needs to move on with his life after he's put her away. And I think this is the lesson here for us. It is a sad thing to lose somebody, but we can't allow it to also ruin our lives or take our lives away. And I know there are people, they've lived together, 40, 50, 60, 70 years. And as soon as one partner dies, sometimes within a month, the next partner died. It happened to my great-great-grandparents. Within a month, they died, because they were married for quite some time, over 50 years. So it happens like this. And Abraham and Sarah has been married for that long. And in order for him to move forward, he's putting her out of his sight. He's burying her where he wouldn't see her anymore. So he's going to make, in my opinion, a clean cut. I hope this helps. Death is a very touchy situation. It's an emotional situation, and sometimes it overwhelms us. And I think the lesson here is that in that the further away we put the person, the easier it would be for us to move on. I think that's the lesson here. I hope you do agree with me, but if not, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd like you to share this lesson. I hope you're understanding the lesson here, and please read the entire chapter so you can give it some more perspective. You can see maybe better what I'm trying to say. And if you do like it, give me a thumbs up. But also, whether you like it or not, please share, because somebody out there might find this lesson helpful. Remember, the Bible is a blueprint to help us cope with our daily life. Do have a good day now, and remember to subscribe. Bye bye.